before you drink that beer or that wine, I would ask yourself this question: does this beer glorify God? Does this wine bring honor to God?
People are wanting to know, is it okay to drink? Can I have a piece of beer? Can I have wine? And now, wax poetic. Tell us what thus saith the Lord on this very important question, Pastor.
Well, Dr. Archer, I like how you put it. Can you have a beer on Super Bowl? Well, I mean, the simple answer is yes. You can do anything you want. But is everything the right thing to do? The scripture says in 1 Corinthians 10:23, this is the New Living Translation, and says, you say, I'm allowed to do anything, but not everything is good for you. You say, I'm allowed to do anything, but not everything is beneficial. Don't be concerned for your own good, but for the good of others. What it comes down to in our walk with God, and I think the answer to 1,001 questions, is be led by the Spirit. Like Dr. Baylor just talked about, that we're not supposed to be drunk with wine where in excess, but be filled with the Spirit. The truth is that some people can't handle one drink. One drink goes to 2 drinks, 2 drinks goes to 3 drinks. You got to know yourself. And we have to understand that our walk is a personal walk with God, and yet our walk affects other people as they see us. Just like you mentioned a few minutes ago, that what caused other people to get saved was not you telling them about Jesus, but you living Jesus before them. So before you drink that beer or that wine, I would ask yourself this question: does this beer glorify God? Does this wine bring honor to God? And if the answer is yes, and you have peace in your heart, one beer, one glass of wine is not going to kill you.
Wow, this is good stuff, guys. You're hitting it out the park. Okay, Pastor Ryan Sutton, can we drink? Should we drink? Is it okay? Tell us what thus saith the Lord. Give us some insight.
I agree with these other men of God. These have been such excellent answers. And, you know, as Dr. Baylor said, Ephesians 5:18 comes to mind. He also mentioned John 2, where Jesus turned water into wine. The Apostle Paul told Timothy in 1 Timothy 5:23, drink not only water, but have a little wine for your stomach's sake. In the Old Testament, Proverbs 20 tells us that wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, and whoever is led astray by it is not wise. And I agree with what both of these men of God have said, and I'll just add to it with this, that, for some people, this could be debated all day long. There are denominations, where wine is a part of their worship services. And then other denominations that absolutely forbid people to consume any kind of alcohol. They believe that it's a sin. Personally, I believe, like these other men of God have stated, it's a personal conviction. The word says we've got to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling. And I would say this, 2 things quickly. Number one, if you're someone that has struggled with alcoholism in the past, or if your family, if there's a history of alcoholism, it would be wise to leave it alone and not touch it at all. And then also the Apostle Paul said, when he talked about believers eating meat that had been offered to idols, he said, if it offends one of your brothers or sisters, don't do it in front of them. And so I would say to some people, if you don't have a personal conviction that you should not drink alcohol, certainly don't do that in front of other people who are offended by it. That's not being hypocritical. That's being sensitive to where they're at, like the Apostle Paul said, and preferring your brother and not being a stumbling block in their lives.
Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. To see more videos like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button below to get all of the latest content from TCT Ministries. We would love to pray alongside you for God's blessing in your life. So email your prayer requests to prayer@tct.tv or click the link below to submit your request at tct.tv. God bless you, and we want to thank you for watching.